Might have to steal Paparina's line. Follow up. Hello, Goosebumps fans. So we had a little bit of a thing. Yeah, Grimm actually said that Darkwell, the magician, aka Dark Magician. I'm sorry, but it's so funny. It fits. It's like I wish I would have said it. It's like, yeah, the magician. It's like, yeah, Dark Magician, man. So Darkwell, the magician. Did he actually exist in a book before? Sadly, I did some research, and this is the first time we're hearing of him. But how about we have some more little fun? And I'm pretty sure someone's now going to be completely and utterly angry, and he's going to say, no, 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 no. But we're going to go with the Wikipedia page that is solely made by 5 people, because there's something that we really have to look at. It's like something you got to actually see for yourself. Be happy that I actually was, in quotations, brave enough to look at Slappy the Dummy on Wikipedia, because, oh good lord, I just hate that damn face. The face is creepy as fuck, and, well, if you don't remember, as a 9-year-old, that scarred me for a couple of freaking days. Yeah, and someone thought it was fun to just turn the book around and let the book stare at everyone in the 4th grade classroom. Yeah, thank you, jerk. Thank you so much. That helped so much when I was going through the whole thing of putting fear in this little boy. But anyways, let's see what we got here. So here's the history book version, and we're going to get some interesting details. So let's have a look. So here's the background. First, we start with I'm Slappy's evil twin. So long ago, we have Franz Mahar, who lived in England before he decided to go to America in the 1920s. And note, that's when Mr. Wood happened, right? It's like, yeah, I kind of have to reread it. But anyways, let's just go by what they're saying. And he became a ventriloquist star due to the realistic dummies he made. He learned a lot of magic from the evil sorcerer named Can Do. Now that is where we have a big red flag been. I'm like, okay, so, and it gets even crazier. Who was also his colleague. Can Do used his magic to bring his dummies to life, so they don't feel so lonely. So they don't feel so lonely, or so he doesn't feel so lonely. Okay, I'm not trying to nitpick, but I'm just saying I'm trying to just paint the narrative. So apparently Can Do and France were friends until he screwed over and made Mr. Wood. And it's like, yeah, but that's weird, don't you think? It's like, yeah, hold on. So you're telling me that he made Mr. Wood. He brought him to life. Ha ha ha. Isn't that so funny? Ha ha ha. And instead of him actually running like we thought, he ran and ditched Mr. Wood. Instead, it's more like, oh, there's a funny joke. Okay, you get to keep Mr. Wood, but teach me how to do the magic? What? Okay, anyways, and then it says revealed in Bride of Living Dummy. This is where, well, not this one, the next one's this is where you're gonna start freaking out, because we were having a little debate of who was made from the cursed wood, and it seems like we have 3 dummies that are made of cursed wood. Yeah, it's either 2 or 3. We're gonna have to see how this plays out, but first let me just read it. It's revealed in Bride of Living Dummy that Slappy was carved out of coffin wood by an evil sorcerer. Wait, it was carved out of... So basically then Franz Mahar did not make Slappy? Huh? And then after that, when the sorcerer died, he placed his soul inside of the dummy. He waited to the day until someone said the magic words written on his card that kept in Slappy's pocket. Blah, 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 just so I don't make any of these friggin' toys come alive, which will awaken him again. Now here is the big one. Slappy's nightmare revealed that Slappy has a twin brother named Wally, carved out of the same coffin. Okay, this is gonna get very, very what the hell. So let me get it straight. We now have a twin brother. And so let me get it straight. We have basically triplets instead of freaking twins. We have triplets technically, because Wally's also a damn twin. So there's triplets. So it's like, holy frick. So Slappy, Snappy, and Wally are triplets. They're not, it's not twins, it's triplets, technically, in this case. But of course, I guess technically when it comes to Slappy World, there's rewrites. There's re-edits. There is, of course, yeah. Oh, anyway, so apparently in the Goosebumps 2000 world, Slappy's evil twin is actually Wally. Well, I'll be darned. And it's like, yeah, in this big Goosebumps world, then that means that, oh man, this is gonna be something where, yeah, you're gonna so talk about it in the comments, aren't you? I know you are. But anyway, so Slappy's Nightmare is revealed that Slappy has a twin brother named Wally, carved from the same wood. However, this is only viewed as a dream until is reviewed only as a dream until Jimmy O. James gets a crate with Wally and a set of instructions inside. Okay, hold on. No one mentioned there were sets of instructions inside. You see, this is why I'm like, someone do an actual look and tell me what exactly happens in the book. It's like the only person who told me something said that, oh yeah, Wally was in the box over there. The end. Not, Wally's in the box and here's some instructions in it. What? And then, of course, here he comes with the newest one, like I said. However, in Slappy's Beware, the origins changed once more, as in this story, Slappy was built by a man named Ephraim Darkwell, also known as Darkwell the Magician, 200 years before the events of the book. Despite the different name, Darkwell's origin is similar to that of Franz Mahar, in which he created living dummies bringing to do his evil deeds. Soon, the village rebels against him. So, it could be Franz Mahar, but the weirdest part is to be the fact of, even though, yeah, again, Earl Stein admitted, he does not good with continuity. He's not good with continuity at all. I guess one even funnier part is that, well, considering this is not actually Goosebumps Slappy World, then that means that it's like, yeah, why would Slappy lie about who created him again? I mean, yeah, it gets pretty stupid at this point where it's like, okay, so I guess we need to start talking about the whole, there's 3 Slappies. It's like, yes, we might have to talk about the whole 3 Slappies thing, just like with Joker and DC, where it's like, yeah, there's 3 Jokers out there, man. Oh, that sucks. It's like, yes, it's like, okay, so I guess when it comes to Goosebumps 2000, that's 1 Slappy, and then we have Horrorland Slappy, and then we have Slappy World Slappy, and then we have this new one, and then we have this new one. And then, of course, we have the one from Most Wanted. So basically, we have 5 different types of Slappy, excluding the movie version, which even then, it's like, I guess that's technically still 1. And the TV version, that's another one. So 7 in all. And then don't forget, you gotta include the book version. It's like, gotta include all the books. It's like, oh, good Lord, include the other books ones. Oh, good Lord, just please stop with all the variants. Let's just stop this now. We're not gonna get into really that part. But yeah, there is some crazy stuff going on. And of course, R.L. Stein said that he's not good with continuity. But it is kind of weird that you're not going to have Franz Mahar show up again. That's pretty weird. It's like, not to mention the crazier part is that, and it turns out that Slappy technically is from an evil sorcerer that was from Egyptian times, and that's why he says slaves. So it's like, yeah, I'm at a total loss here. This is really, really complicated, and I don't know really what to do. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna just duck out. But I just need at least say that Darkwell the Magician is actually new. Yeah, he's new. He hasn't been in any book ever before. And like usual, it's just basically retcon / just let's give you something good and awesome. But still, it does bring a red flag of being like, even so, he doesn't know continuity and stuff. Somehow he's doing the opposite of Slappy's Nightmare. I still don't understand how that happened. It's like, yeah, you're doing the total opposite. You don't do 3 good deeds anymore. No, you got to do a whole day full of evil. Whole day full of evil. Or I'll take you down. Well, I'm Wally, and I actually am secretly connected to you. And guess what, dude? Someone said that you have to do 3 tasks, and if you don't, I will take your place. Sounds very similar to me. Sounds very, very similar to me. That's all I have to say. It's like, it sounds very similar to me, and it's kind of crazy that there is instructions with Wally. So I'm like, oh, so we basically can say that when it comes to Slappy's Nightmare and Bride of a Living Dummy, Slappy's Nightmare came first, and those instructions are how to ditch Slappy. Screw you, Slappy, get the fuck out of here. It's like, yeah, just gave him big instructions. Heck, who knows, maybe that's how he learned how to control Slappy. That's how he can learn how to turn him on, turn him off. This might be the freaking cure for him to be able to dig out. Just ditch out of here and say, screw you, Slappy. Enjoy those damn kids, I'm out. And he just ducked town, and he's going to have a fresh start because he learned how to do ventriloquism for reals. It's either that or Wally actually is alive, and I don't know. But still, it's kind of crazy being like, so there's always a good question being like, okay, so then they're triplets. And of course, we're going to have a messed up debate again. And let me just say, side note, you said you don't want me to do anything anymore. After this, of course, I'm not going to do it. But let me just say that beforehand, before you said cease and desist, I did make one more video. So when I get back and actually have to do one by one and continue just trying to decrease all the videos that I have that's supposed to be videos, there'll just be one more. I don't want to delete it because it's still pretty good. It deserves to be known. It deserves to be here. So I'm just saying that you shouldn't be mad if there's a third video, because that was made before you said that there shouldn't be any more videos of you in there. All right, so at least I got that disclaimer out, and just I don't know what to say on this one. It's like, okay, so Wally's supposed to be made of the cursed wood as well. So I guess 3 to 4 dummies can be made of the freaking coffin wood. I don't know, but at least it's like, oh well, no wonder Slappy's super powerful, because well, he has a sorcerer in him, and who knows, maybe where just to freaking fix things to be like, oh yeah, and the sorcerer stopped doing things, stop saying stuff, stop saying slaves. It's because Slappy overtook the freaking sorcerer. So as his ego got so big, the Slappy persona overcame the, what was his name? Do we have a sorcerer's name? We don't know the sorcerer's name. Cool. Yeah, the sorcerer actually got overtaken by Slappy, and now Slappy is just took over. He lost all the powers that he could actually do. He has like default powers, and now when he came to Dummy versus Mummy, it looks like he finally actually embraced the sorcerer powers within him. Too bad the sorcerer is in him saying, "Take me out! I want slaves! Search me!" And it's like, that's going to be a good one. That's a good twist where it's like, so there's 2 forms in that freaking thing. We got Slappy and we got the sorcerer, and the sorcerer got screwed over in the end. Now he's forever stuck in the freaking dummy, and he's trying to get free, but he can't do it. It'll be kind of, it's like, oh man, I think we need, I'm going to make another video. Anyways, have a scary day. Have a scary night.